The Samsung Galaxy Nexus launch is finally here, running ice cream sandwich, and what better way to celebrate than with a good old-fashioned smartphone scuff. T3 pits the Apple iPhone 4S against the Samsung Galaxy Nexus. Following the tradition of other high-end Samsung products, the Nexus's shell is entirely plastic, but it does feel sturdy and also premium with a ridged back panel giving you fantastic grip. The screen comes in at 4.65 inches and is Super AMOLED HD. On the iPhone 4S, it's business as usual when it comes to the build, with the only change being the new antenna on the top. The screen remains unchanged, with Apple sticking to the Retina display seen on the iPhone 4. On the 4S, the new A5 dual-core processor makes things noticeably nippier. Apps launch quicker, web pages load faster, multitasking is more fluid, and resource-hungry apps like Pages now allow you to edit documents without any lag. Although not the same processor as the S2, the Galaxy Nexus comes packing the same grunt, with 1.2 GHz dual core and a gig of RAM. As with its S2 sibling, it's super speedy, loading web pages, tackling apps and showcasing videos. The Galaxy Nexus will be the first device to host Android's ice cream sandwich. Notable features include face recognition, 3D effects UI, folders, new browser and offline email. iOS 5 and the iPhone 4S is the OS people have been waiting for. It finally has a notification service to rival Android, iMessage is on board and Twitter integration. There's also Siri that's certainly worth a mention. Despite having only a 5-megapixel camera, the Galaxy Nexus proves that pixels aren't everything, with incredibly sharp images and a shutter time that needs to be seen. You also have a whole host of editing features which can be applied after the image is snapped. On the 4S, the camera's had a major overhaul, now capable of taking 8-megapixel stills and recording 1080p video. Photos are crisper, but it can't compete with traditional cameras with bigger lenses in low light. There's also improvements to the video editing gubbins too. A mere month ago, the iPhone 4S looked set to win the smartphone battle, but the Galaxy Nexus has certainly given it something to think about. Although not the final spec, Ice Cream Sandwich felt like a version of Android that is already very polished, and the specs are nothing short of amazing. Although the iPhone 4S is the most powerful iPhone yet, with increasing problems, it looks like Android is set to win this battle. For all the latest iPhone and Android news, keep it locked to t3.com.